The mighty bear, the indomitable bear, the stone bear. I get, yeah, I'm stone. I am completely made out of stone. I wonder, if you can tell I'm a rock. You can sort of tell I am a rock, but nothing more. So welcome back, everybody, and this is a Guardian Druid guide. This is hopefully going to be informative, and if you guys want to start getting into Guardian Druids, here's a couple of tips and hints to keep you guys interested in the spec. It's one of the better specs that I've played of the tank as far as funness goes. Not one of the most powerful ones, but still it's a lot of fun to play. So let's start off with the spells first. So my abilities are on all my bars. You get your bars all figured out, whichever feels more comfortable for you. I normally put nonsense along the top, except for bark skin. Oh, thanks, Candle and Dark. I know that you're done. Except for bark skin. Now, it's... Wisp, please. I'm trying to record here. There you go. So I have keybindings. For example, my Iron Fur, which is your armor increaser, it is set to F. I keybound an F to my Iron Fur. That way when I'm, always sitting here getting into trouble, popping some... Okay, well, as soon as I get enough rage, there we go. There you go. I hit F, it works. I have my survival instinct set to R, and I have my frenzied regeneration set to Z or Z. And right beside the one, you have like that dash / comma. That's what I have bark skin set to. So that way, I never have to sit here and go down here. I can always, do that if I need to. But before we get any further, I need to do something. I need one of you to do something. If you have Maul down on your bars, I want you to click that and just take it right off your bars. Boom. Gone. Maul is basically for off-tanking. It's not needed in any rotation. It's not needed for doing dungeons. Let the DPS worry about DPSing. Bear's damage is not subpar. When you're off-tanking, you can hit Maul instead of hitting defensive abilities. But since it costs rage, you want to use it on something like Mark of Ursal or Iron Fur. You don't want to be spending it on Maul. There's another way to off-tank, and I'm going to show you guys that in a second. Once you get your spells all comfortably on your bars, I'm going to show you guys something real cool. You can make a macro for Rage of the Sleeper and Guardian Ursoc. I personally don't have one, for the simple fact that one's a 3-minute cooldown, the other one's a 1.5-minute cooldown. If you happen to go with that talent, I'm going to show you how to make a macro right now. So now Bruton specific. We're going to go... Yeah, that's a nice icon. Let's go. Kodo. Sure. Or this thing, whatever this thing is. We'll just call it... let's call it Burst. You know what? That way you can / cast. If you want to, you can put Rage of the Sleeper first. That way, if Rage of the Sleeper is off cooldown, you can still hit it. It'll say Incarnation is not on cooldown, or is not off cooldown. But this will basically give you a free bar. Guardian of Ursoc. Did you save it? Okay. Let's try this again. Ready? There we go. So you can pair them both up if you need to. But it depends on if you even go with Incarnation. I recommend it. It'll help you get out some more Iron Furs or Mark of Ursals. But basically, the most I've ever stacked Iron Fur up to was 4 times, which gave me 400%. Basically, the boss was hitting me for 23, which was fantastic. It's awesome. Anyway, so this is my talent tree. This is what my talents look like. Yours could look different. Some of it depends on your playstyle. For example, I went Wild Charge instead of Guttural Roars. There's been a couple times where, yeah, it's definitely been awesome for me to have it, especially in the Mythic boss. But Wild Charge it helps me get from one place to another quicker. I know I could go with Displacer Beast. Displacer Beast not even worth it. But here's why I wanted you guys to take Maul off your bars, right here. Now, when you're off-tanking in a raid, I have Restoration Affinity right now, just because it helps to have that, your Sarah's Gift. So on raid boss, when you're off-tanking, you can also help heal. At least just a little bit, it doesn't cost a lot to go back into bear form, but you can also throw some off heals on people. If you want, you can also go... Well, Swiftman's on cooldown. Oh, alright. You can also go Balance Affinity, which will give you the Moon Conform and the list of abilities. But it all depends on your preference. If you want more DPS, then go Feral or Balance. If you want to help the raid with healing, then go Restoration. It all depends on the situation. You can go with whatever you decide. I went with Mighty Bash, just for the simple fact that I'd like to stun something. Soul of the Forest, Galactic Guardian, they're okay, but I still find them subpar to Incarnation. I just find it so much better. See, I think if I hit 6 now, yeah, see? Rage of the Sleeper's off cooldown, but the other one won't be. So at least you can pair them up. If you want them separate, you don't have to do that. Anyway, continuing on with the talents. Out with Guardian of Loon, it helps to get that 2%, 2 seconds more, that 20-second extra heal. So, this will do like, I don't know if it actually stacks, because it says a minimum of 5% of the health. I don't know if the 20% extra will heal you for at least maybe like 7% of your health or 6.5 or something like that. I don't know if it does that, but I think it's only the damage that you take. So you have something called Rend and Tear is what I went for in the last one. Lunar Beam's okay, but it's a long cooldown, and you have to stand in it, which is a very, very... Mechanically, it's not good, because in Rage you're constantly moving. It would be great, for fights like Ursoc, where you could just sit there and tank him for a bit. Die, dear. But for most other fights, it's not going to be viable. Pulverize is okay, but here's the issue. With Pulverize, it only works on one target. So you have to put up 2 stacks of Thrash, then Pulverize. Then that target will deal 8% less damage. If you're in a raid and there's 6 things on you, it's better to go with Rend and Tear, because it decreases the damage they do to you by 2% and also increases the damage you deal to them by 2% per application of Thrash, which Thrash goes up to 3 times. But also, if you get the if you happen to get the legendary, where is it? There's right here. There's a legendary that also where is it? Thrash can stack up to 2 more times. 2 more times. So that's another 4% less damage they do to you and 4% more damage you could do to them. It's worth it to go Rend and Tear. I'm not going into PvP. Don't PvP as a bear. I apologize. It's just the way it's got to be. Let's move into the artifact tree. Now my artifact tree is nowhere near complete. So the talent tree that I went through was I went from Rage of the Sleeper to Iron Claws to Wild Flesh to Perpetual Spring, which is really funny, Bloody Paws to Jagged Claws, then to Embrace the Nightmare. I got my 3 stacks of stamina while I was here, and now I'm going down towards the Adaptive Fur. After Adaptive Fur, I'm going to go into the Glory Fur. Basically, Maul is going to be the last thing unlocked because of how useless Maul is to bears. I don't know why it's there. It's basically just another rage spender. If you outgear something, die moth. Stupid moths. I have moths, like, in my computer room, I have moths that get in here all the time. Every time I see a moth, it has to die. Stupid Richard Gere. Anyway, so Maul is completely useless. It's for off-tanking. And a lot of people will try and tell you different. My personal opinion, it's useless. Just take it off your bar. So other than that, there's really nothing more that you can learn about Guardian Druid aside from actually tanking. Practice makes perfect after all. You can sit here and hit a dummy all you want. You can press, look at that. Oh, I got Iron Fur on. But it really comes down to the boss fights. But hopefully even this will just help you kind of get used to it. You have to get used to the tanking, because bears without their cooldowns are pieces of paper. They really are. Maybe not so much outside of PvP. I've noticed sometimes they get hit a little harder than other times. It also depends on your healer. But that's because Blizzard put more pressure on the healers than they did the tanks. Meaning tanks can't do as much as they used to, because healers need to have a little bit more, I guess, responsibility. Which is good and bad at the same time. It all depends on how you want to take this. So now let's go into Heroic. Let's get out into the field and show you guys a little bit more of how the bear operates. You get a lot from tanking now. Holy lightning. Well, let's do it. Popped a cooldown right before we even went in the dungeon. Alright. I always put the healer on focus. Wait. Oh, this place has one of my favorite bosses of all time. And it's Maleficent Manstorm. And I'll tell you guys if we get her. I really hope we do. Basically, you always want to start off with a Thrash, though. Always start with a Thrash. So give him a nice Thrash. Give him a nice Mangle. Give him a Moonfire, too, just to get some damage out. And basically, get up an Iron Fur immediately if the boss is not a magical. Interrupt when you can. My Moonfire and my Interrupt are both on my mouse. I highly recommend at least putting a Skull Bash on some sort of keybind, because it will help you greatly. As you can see, yeah, only hit Ironfur, don't hit him twice in a row, get that Mangle out so you can increase his duration again. We'll do it again right there, see? I'm at 97%, I'm going to hit a Frenzy Regeneration, because falling below 30%, 90% health freaks me out a little bit. I'm the Mighty Bear. Oh, you should have seen it when they nerfed Mastery. Oh, I didn't even go over that. When they nerfed Mastery by 50%, you know, I felt some pain. Definitely felt some pain after that. Basically, your stat priority, and I didn't talk about that. I apologize greatly for it. But basically, your stat priority is going to be Mastery, then Haste, then Crit, then Versatility at the end. Even though they nerfed... I hit the frickin' thing again. I hit my... I'm not even used to my friggin' Keybindings. But because of the Mastery nerf, it still doesn't change the order in which you need to prioritize your stats. You're still going to have to go Mastery. Mastery is still going to be the most important thing because it also increases your attack power. So, like, the reason I don't want you guys to use Maul is because Swipe already does 75k damage, while Maul does like 30. So it's under half of under half the damage, and it uses Rage, which is why I don't want you guys to use it. Oh, we got to get that guy interrupted. Always try and prioritize. You can put a skull up if you find it's not going down. But yeah, it's basically the Blazing Infernals have to be taken down. You can basically tank through anything with a bear. There has been times where the healer has died and I've just tanked the boss myself. But I also greatly outgear this place. Okay, so we gotta go up there. You can get into cat form if you need to. Get up the stairs quicker. So this guy's not much of a tank fight, but I want his sound effects enabled though.
No! You killed Daddy! Now me kill you!
Okay, there we go. Right here. I'm sorry, I have to turn up his volume a little bit. Oh, I have to cut him over. Basically, DPS have to get these goos. People aren't exactly getting the goos. Come on, guys, get those goos down. Come on, guys, get these goos down. I think they're starting to see it now. But basically, this boss has, like, I apologize if that was really loud. Uh-oh. Oh, they always had, like, funny voices for, like, Fester and Rot, but... There we go. Let's get that one down. Let's get this one down. Come on, guys. So we need it down as goo. But as you can see, like these are probably poor excuses. Like this one's definitely a poor excuse as a boss fight because it's all situational. I don't even know if I need to show you guys this, but just put something into practice. But the best way to get used to tanking is definitely tank with guildmates. Don't tank with random groups, because random groups sometimes are cancer. But you know, it is what it is. It's online. Oh, look at this. Keeper. Okay, let me just get out of that big green group. So Mind Blasts are going to hurt people a lot. Just try and interrupt like the Karen Swarm. Oh, the Vampiric Cleave. Get that too. I don't think this guy is... Oh, he's not immune to. I can't even stun him. Okay, so you just gotta hope that your team has their interrupts up. But I think out of all the things that hurt most, it's either the Chaos Bolt right there is what you want to interrupt to. You know what's funny is I used to think Destruction Warlocks hit a lot, in Warlords of Draenor with their 100k Chaos Bolts, but things hit me for like glacial spikes from mages hit me 900k in a VG today. So I really missed the days when it was just warlocks that hit that hard. 93% health. This is unacceptable. There we go. 100%. 4.1 million health. I don't think that's high enough. There you go. 4.2. .4. Nice.
But is useless against this faceless one.
Oh, we're getting the faceless one. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you guys why Maleficent Manastorm is my absolute favorite boss. He says, insult her hair, maybe it'll make her angry, like maybe it'll screw her up. If you type in, your hair sucks, or I hate your hair, we'll try out the burst. She actually enrages. Like, it's the coolest thing in the world. Like, I've actually... Oh, I gotta move him. I've ran it again just to confirm. I gotta get rid of that hysteria as well. But I tried it and not insulting her hair, and she didn't enrage. Oh, I don't know why I hit that, Nick. Gotta hit that right there, Ariel. Get these tentacles down. Your DPS should be worrying about that. You just have to worry about staying alive. Oh, Doom is the big one. Doom hits the hardest, so you always want to prepare and get rid of hysteria. So I'm thinking, see Doom? Look at that. Hit like half as hard as it normally does. Shadow Crash. So you always just want to keep up. Just try and eat the... Oh, there's another Doom. Ooh, 79%. If you could put a defensive up on yourself, like Iron Fur, it's definitely good. Go for it. But... Oh, this fast. That's fast. See, DPS aren't downing the tentacles. Look at that. That's exactly why you need to down tentacles. I don't exactly know how much it's going to help. I don't even know what Eternal Darkness does. Oh yeah, look at that. It's doing constant raid-wide damage. So I'm just going to bring them over here in hopes that they get the picture. Because no one is downing the ads. And I don't know, I don't know if it was my fault, because I'm taking them way too far away from the boss. But, you know what, I'm not even going to blame myself. So I didn't pop like any cooldowns there, but I still... Try that. And always give away your stuff. Because the two people need it. I'll definitely submit. Sledge Smasher did 10. Oh, sorry buddy. I know what that's like. Give it to Sledge, it's fine. Okay. Oh. Sledge, we're gonna do this right now. I don't know, okay, I'll do it after this. Let's gonna make a risky trade. No, you know what, let's do it right now, Sledge. Right now. We're doing it right now, Sledge. There you go. There you go. We did it, we did it. Get rid of my bags. There we go. But yeah, no, just the fact that they're able to code into her to be like, if somebody insults her hair, have her enrage, is the greatest thing in this expansion. This expansion has been just phenomenal. Way better than WoD. Way, way better. Even now, feels like it has more content than WoD ever did.
Even the best laid plans don't survive contact with the enemy. Such insolence.
Okay, oh, look at that. Look how big I am. I am the mighty bear. Gruton. Oh, watch out for that Fell Slash. A boom. So good. So good. Oh, Seeds of Destruction. You guys can just, just go that way. Go that way. Go that way over there. Oh, that's bad. Oh, Bink. Oh.
Our hatred knows no bounds.
So someone has to come up here and click, but you can still damage them. Hopefully they get up here. I'm halfway through execution. If I die on this, I'm just gonna be... Alright. Oh, that was good. That'd have been funny. See the destruction. Okay, you guys are going that way. He's just gonna throw us back to the beginning, so. Oh yeah, right through the middle. Stuck in the middle with you. Great, now I can't release this. I'm joking. But tanking, it gets boring eventually. It really does get boring eventually. Oh, that's right. Oh, mighty smash, and then we're gonna go right back to the beginning. Beak.
Our hatred knows no bounds.
Oh shoot. All right. I kind of want to free them. Kind of want to see what happens. Okay, I'll free you. I'll free you. I'm sorry. Oh, that was close. I almost let him die. Look at that. There we go. So I got 600 artifact power because it's my daily. So let's empower that. Oh. 150. 80. We're going to open up this 800 gold and 2 augment runes. Nice. Look at that. I'm getting more and more powerful. So that's Guardian. That's Guardian Druid in a nutshell. Just an amazing bear. Great old time. Indomitable. Sexy. Amazing. Ah, so good. Just so good. Try it out. Try Guardian, guys. You're going to love it. And thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Give a thumbs up for Bruton. Look at him. He's stoned, but he still has feelings. You know, he did a lot today, so give him a like. If you like my videos, please subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Should be Gen versus Sylvanas. I hope you guys enjoy that, because I will.